Mainers love their blueberries, especially when those blueberries come in pie form. Gabi Michaud from Rosemont Market Bakery is back in the 207 kitchen with us, and today we're making a blueberry pie. Thanks so much
for
coming
for having
in.
us.
All right, where do you want to start?
All right, we're gonna start with rolling out our pie dough. So I like to start with just like a generous amount of flour on my surface, just to prevent the dough from sticking.
Yeah.
Ideally, what you would use is some like cold dough. It's usually easier and more pliable to roll out, and it doesn't stretch as badly if you're using warm dough.
Okay, good tip.
Warm dough can sometimes like really retract into itself when you're trying to roll it out. And
you don't want that.
Right, and you want to get it to like your desired
size. Yes, exactly.
Size. For rolling, I think that a lot of home bakers, when they're rolling, is they roll out and then back and then side to side.
Guilty.
But if you are using enough flour on your surface, you can roll it into a circle just by moving your rolling pin around. And I find that this is easier. You get less like extra dough hanging off the side that you don't need to like really cut off.
Yep.
It fits better into your tin. And it makes it also more even, because you're putting pressure on in all the right spots when you're rolling your dough.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes you can end up with a lot of the dough like on one side or something like that.
Right, so if you just keep rolling into a circle like this, and if you feel that it's starting to stick, make sure you add some flour back underneath it, because you really want that dough to stretch. You don't want it to be too thick for your bottom crust.
I was gonna ask, like, is there like an ideal width or whatever of the dough that you're looking for?
I mean, if you're like, I love crust, like I'm a big crust person, so I like to keep mine a little bit thicker. But if you, I mean, obviously it's to your discretion, and how much extra you want for, you know, either your bottom crust or when you're crimping it.
It's up to you.
Up to you, yes. So, a good telltale sign is that you can kind of start to see through it a little bit. I find that that's usually like a good mark for me to be like, okay, I think that that's works. Where I want it to be.
Yep.
So that is our bottom crust, and then you're gonna do the same thing for your top crust. I like to prepare them both at the same time so that once I get like my blueberries and stuff into my pie, I can just immediately top it. And I've got our blueberries in our mix.
Here. You need this too?
Yes.
All right.
So this is just a mix of lemon zest, sugar, and cornstarch.
Okay, simple.
So I'm just gonna pour this in, and then I would use my hands, but my berries are a little bit wet right now just because they're not as frozen as they normally are.
Yep.
You're just gonna kind of mix this around to make sure that mixture really coats the berries, and then I'm gonna pour it into my pie tin.
That looks like, I'm not complaining. It does look like a lot of blueberries, though.
It is, yes. Well, the more blueberries, the merrier.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, so for crimping, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay our top crust over. We're gonna push this top layer under the bottom so that you can see your pie tin. And as I push it under, I'm also pinching it a little bit to seal it with my thumb. So we're gonna go around like so.
How long did it take you to master something like this?
Honestly, I went to culinary school for a little bit, and not the best look, but I had to go back and get help on doing the pie crust because I could not get it.
A little tricky.
Yes, but I have plenty of experience now, so I feel a lot more confident in myself.
Yeah, that's good.
So for crimping, you're just gonna take your pointer and your thumb on each hand, and you're gonna push in and then pinch it. So I'm pushing and pinching, and that's gonna give you that nice little crust.
And that's why you want all that dough.
That crimp,
so you can
exactly.
Make it pretty like this.
Exactly. And I love to eat my blueberry pie with vanilla ice cream.
Me too.
And as the ice cream melts, it soaks into that thick crust, and it's delicious.
So good.
Delicious. So once you get this all crimped, you want to definitely put a little slit in the center. That helps the heat steam out.
Okay.
Helps it cook it a little bit more evenly as well. You're gonna brush it with milk and then top it with sugar.
Brush it with milk?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
Brush it with milk. It gives it a little bit more of a duller look.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and it also helps, obviously, the sugar stick, enriches it a little bit more.
Okay, there you go.
So you're gonna brush it with milk, sugar, bake it. I like to bake my pies at 375, anywhere from like an hour to an hour and a half.
Oh,
You
wow.
want the top to be like nice and golden brown.
Yep.
And then we have a pie down here. And this is what your end result will be.
If Rob Caldwell were here, he would be cutting into this right now because he loves pie. That looks delicious.
Yep. Yep.
Like you said, a little vanilla ice cream to go with it.
Yes.
Super,
Yes.
super easy to make.
Perfect
too.
year round. You can't go wrong with it.
Exactly. Gabby, thanks so much
Yeah,
for
thank
coming
you.
back. Always good to see you. If you want to make this pie for yourself, just head to the 207 section of our website and app. Don't go anywhere. We're back after this.